Hey, girl.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's up?
I'm feeling springy.
I mean, the snow doesn't really.
I'm in bloom.
Oh,
Yeah.
even in the snow?
Even in the snow. It's an internal feeling.
Okay,
And I'm hoping that it manifests outwardly.
sure.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
The snow got to me, unfortunately.
Yeah. Snowy walkover.
Not feeling very springy. Wish I was. I was last night.
Yeah.
It was really nice and warm last night.
We've really been flip-flopping these past few days.
But today, like, I got in my car. I had to clean it off.
Yeah. It always feels like a little bit of an L, especially in March.
Yeah, like I saw people skiing in the park, and I was like, I thought we were done with that.
Yeah. And it's like, how do you still have that in you?
Well, I was like, should I go? And then I was like, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I do, but I don't.
Like how I feel about winter sports at this point, even the last time I went skating, I was like, I'm really just trying to make winter fun, but I wish it wasn't winter, you know?
Yeah. Like last night I went for a long walk, kind of like spontaneously. Mm-hmm. And it was really nice that it wasn't cold.
Yeah.
Like my hands were not cold.
You were comfy.
Without mitts. Mm-hmm. But I also didn't have to shove them in my pockets.
Yeah.
My head was not cold without a hat.
That's the perfect temp.
Like, I didn't overheat. I didn't sweat and then, like, have it... Like, I was just, like, a very nice temperature. Could have stayed outside for hours.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not today at all.
So, with that being said, though, it is technically spring.
Technically, as of 2 days ago, yeah.
So, hurry up, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all I've got. Like, I'm that bitch talking about the weather, but, like...
But I think this time of year, everyone is, and it's acceptable because we're all pissed off. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking another cherry lime poppy.
Oh, in disguise today.
Well, I didn't realize it was going to be clear.
Yeah, that feels weird.
It's a little off-putting. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a Barbette.
Also in disguise.
The grapefruit flavor?
Yes. See, yeah.
It's good. The grapefruit is growing on me.
I feel like I'm being forced to drink a fizzy beverage.
Beverage.
A fizzy beverage against my will.
Yeah.
Do you know what I saw at the grocery store today? Actually, there was a lot going on at the grocery store today.
Tell me. I want to know.
There was a coffee cart set up.
What?
Yeah. There was a coffee cart.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
And they use the same Breville that we have.
What?
Yeah.
At which grocery store?
IGA.
At our local IGA?
Yeah. Walked in, there was a man with his coffee cart and his Breville and a coffee I have never seen before in the grocery store, and also matcha.
Oh, maybe they were doing like some sort of
yeah,
promo.
like I think it was free. I was kind of intrigued, but I didn't really look at what this was, to be honest with you. And then what else was set up at the grocery store? A Ritz Drizzled Minis.
Shut up.
Like sample stand.
Oh my
but it was
God.
unguarded. Like no one was behind the stand.
Oh.
But the snacks were out. Like the little...
Did you take some?
No.
Shit.
Well, I felt weird
I
because
would've.
it was unguarded.
Right.
But I was like, what's going on at the IGA today?
A lot
And
of
also
Costco behavior.
there were a lot of kids with their like little shopper in training carts. Mm-hmm. And they just didn't know how to drive them. And it's fine because they were kids, but I was like, why does every child like, is it like bring your kid to the grocery store day?
Sundays, man.
Like every single one of you has a mini grocery cart, and the only
Right.
thing that's in it is your winter coat because you're overheating at the grocery store.
I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they should have those grocery carts at IGA. We're just creating a traffic jam.
Yeah, we're also like putting responsibility on kids from a very young age. Why do you have to have your own grocery cart?
No.
Why do you have to learn how to go grocery shopping? There's something about it that feels very like capitalist, like to me.
And once you're old enough, you'll
Like
be able
you
to
two-
graduate to the big ones.
Yeah, because
it
like
feels
you two
weird.
are enslaved in the system of buying groceries. I
Yeah.
don't know. There's something about it that I'm like, this is weird. Mm-hmm. It's fun. I get it. But there's something about it that also is always kind of like, but why?
This isn't a playground, you know?
No, but I also walked past the playground last night, the literal playground, because I was out of toothpaste and I decided, well, I went for a walk and then I was like, oh God, I'm out of toothpaste. So I decided to walk back over to the Pharmaprix to get toothpaste, and I walked past a playground. And when I walked past that playground, I was really happy to see how many toys just like exist at the playground, but no one steals them. Mm-hmm. Like there are so many.
They're just communal
toys, but they're like nice toys. Like
I've never noticed that. I love our neighborhood.
Anyways, I was just like, wow, how lovely that no one is stealing these toys.
Mm-hmm. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Should we get into our roasts?
Yes. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. I think I probably have a medium roast for you. And if anything, I'm just gonna expose you.
Okay. I'm scared.
Vic doesn't have a filter in her espresso machine, and she also didn't even know that she was missing a filter, which is ridiculous because in the drawer directly under her machine is a brand new filter that she just needs to put in her machine.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Like,
and it's funny,
and like
because
that's who runs this business.
Yes, and my disclaimer is like I do put Brita water in my machine, so
right,
it
but
is.
That's not...
I know, it is filtered water, but I know that it's like it could be refiltering it, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's like probably filters for some different
stuff. Yeah. And then whenever my shots are pulling weird, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I have to like reset some stuff, but I have never once thought about the fact that there's no water filter in there. That was some news to me.
Yeah.
I'll drink it because it was an honest mistake.
And like, are you going to put it in?
Yeah, eventually. Get around to it. Spring
like
cleaning
it's
and
right
stuff.
there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll go do it after this. You're never going to do it.
Thank you.
Do you have a roast for me?
I do have a roast for you. It would be a lot better if we had it present in the room with us. But my roast for you is your protein coffee that you drink. Because I find it really funny. Because, and
sorry,
also
I'm
I feel like
to hit
I
my
have
protein quota every day.
Yeah, but I feel like I've clocked you drinking a protein coffee with a regular coffee, like at the same time before.
Yeah.
And that's really funny to me.
Well, sometimes I'm drinking it for the protein, and sometimes I'm drinking it for the coffee.
Right.
Rarely am I drinking it.
And is it good?
I like them. If Bruce wants to send me some.
This is who also runs the home cafe, by the way.
Well, I'm not drinking it in place of a coffee for the most part.
Right.
But that thing has like 20 grams of protein and no sugar in it. Mm-hmm. And it tastes quite good. And I'm on my protein journey. So like
they also just look funny because they come in the little like carton.
They look like
muscle milk or whatever it is. That's actually like what you're drinking to me. I'm like, okay, bro. Bulk up.
I will say I do drink them primarily after going to the gym.
Yeah.
Not after HIIT, only after cross training when I have been lifting weights.
Right. And when I'm not there.
Yeah. So I guess because of that, it is a little bit like muscle mommy of me.
Yeah. It's very gym bro.
Muscle mommy? Is that a thing?
Muscle mama. Go mama, get that muscle.
I'm like afraid of what I just said. I don't think it's a roast. I think that I am finding strategic ways to get my protein in because I'm trying to hit like freaking 100 grams of protein every day.
Yeah. I didn't classify the roast, but I don't know what kind of roast it is because I don't know what kind of roast they put in those.
Well, there's a light, a medium, and a dark, actually.
Actually, they have that much choice for the protein coffee.
They have the light roast, haven't had it. They have the dark roast, have had it. That one might be my favorite. They have the mocha. That's what I bought the flat of.
Oh. And have you had that one?
Yes, that's what I drink. When you see me drinking them,
okay.
That's what I'm drinking.
And it's a mocha medium dark? We don't know. So I have a mocha roast for you today.
Well, I'll drink the mocha protein roast. So yeah, but I'm almost out of that, but I'm starting to get a little tired of it.
Right. You gotta. But
so I wish that I could get
there's a lot of choice. You can switch it up.
Yeah, but I don't think Costco carries the dark roast or the light roast, but maybe they do. Right? I don't know. I would love a variety pack. Costco and Bruce, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Feel free to send it to me. I'll drink one. We can enter a contract where that's the only beverage I drink on this podcast. I'm in an exclusive beverage drink deal.
But just Kate, please don't loop me into that.
No.
I can drink whatever I want, please.
And like some
Please don't make me drink protein coffee, please.
Some benefits of this will be that every time she says, so what are you drinking today? I can like look at the camera and say, I'm drinking Bruce light roast, 20 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar.
And then the whole podcast just turns into an ad.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be talking about our rules for Aries season. If you don't really care about zodiacs, if you don't really care about like what zodiac time of the year we are in, these can just be applied to spring, I feel like, in general. And I think that we are the right people to be talking about this as two Aries.
Yeah.
Like, who's better qualified than us?
Well, I'm better qualified than you.
Well, yes.
But there's no one better qualified than me.
Right.
Um,
well, I guess I'm not the next best, but like, I'm just here.
Yeah. But I am the creme de la creme.
Do you want to explain why?
Yeah. So
what are your qualifications?
My qualifications for this job are that my sun, moon, and rising are all in Aries. I actually redid my birth chart this morning, which is why I asked for your date of birth, like your time of birth. But then I was like, actually, that's pointless because I know that you're only one of them. And if I'm all three of them, then whatever one you are, the traits will be the same. Yeah, by the time you answered, I was like, I didn't need that. Anyways, so I'm a sun, moon, and rising in Aries.
Terrifying, really. But I will say when I first discovered that about you, I think I was like, oh my God, yeah, this explains a lot. But I wasn't like, oh, this makes so much sense. Because I feel like, I don't know, I guess like there are the typical Aries traits that are like confident, ambitious, but also like hot-headed and like stubborn and whatever. I think we both kind of like check those boxes to different extents. But like I wasn't like, whoa, you know?
I think a lot
like
of
I wouldn't have been surprised if you told me that you have more like earth sign in you.
I think a lot of the Aries
but you're
traits,
just like fire, fire, fire.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of the Aries traits for me are internally in there and then externally get hidden because I'm anxious. And I don't want to like come off in certain ways, even though that is how I feel. But then they like get filtered through the anxiety, and then like the ones that I deem kind of like negative traits, probably because they are kind of negative traits in certain settings, get filtered through the anxiety, and then they don't really present
Right. Yeah.
as maybe they would. But for
I
the
also
most part, I
feel-
see a
feel
lot
that
of
way, yeah.
yeah.
As an Aries with anxiety, I feel similarly.
Yeah. But for the most part, like, otherwise, I'm kind of hitting them across the board as per my review this morning again. I was like, yow. Yep.
So I feel like my birthday, which is April 2nd, is pretty close to the beginning of Aries season. It's like a week later than the season starts. So I feel like that in and of itself kind of feels like a little bit of a new year. Like I'm the type of person that like I do subscribe to the like January 1st New Year, and I'm like, okay, I will set my intentions for the year and I will like, you know, do things to feel a little bit more prepared for the year. But I feel like I don't really come out of my shell and start feeling like myself again after winter until like April. And I'm like, yeah, I'm turning a new age, and there's like, this is a new chapter of my life. And so anyways, I feel like that's just to set the tone. My Aries season starts in my head on my birthday.
Okay.
I know that's not actually what it is. Aside from my birthday being kind of like the kickstart to Aries season, I know a lot of people can just not have a birthday. Like, that's not advice that I'm giving out to people. I think that something that's really special about Aries season is usually when you have your first patio drink or your first like outside meal of the warmer season. And I think that's always really special because I feel like when I look back on past springs, that's what I like remember the most. Or even like the first outside park hang, like in like past years. And I think
Yeah.
it's like kind of fun to make a little bit of a ritual out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it was really nice. I mean, this was kind of like early, but 2 weekends ago when we sat outside and ate ice cream in the sun,
Yeah.
and I wasn't even cold, and we were eating ice cream,
That was awesome.
that was really quite pleasant.
Yeah.
You realize like how nice it is to not always be inside for things like that
Yeah.
when you have your first of the season
Yeah, totally.
back outside. Or even when you start to entertain the idea of like, oh, maybe I'll have my coffee, I'll get that coffee to go, but I'll actually like just sit outside for a minute
Yes.
before I go.
Yeah, totally.
Nobody does that in February.
No. I think it's such a special thing. Even when we went to grab ice cream with Charlie, it's like whoever you're with, you're all experiencing the same, like, it's like a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh my God, I forgot how great this was.
Yeah.
And it just feels like, okay, the season has started now.
Yeah.
So I think if you are planning a patio hang or the opportunity comes up, obviously take it. But also like soak it all in, you know?
Yeah.
Are there any like signs or any things that you notice that you're like, oh yeah, we're in a new season now? Or like anything that you look for that you're like, it brings you comfort to know that the season's changing?
Well, I've left my winter coat in my car and I refuse to take it back out. And there was a time when like I probably tried to do that. Or like I tried, but there would be a time maybe when I like in February or January or even the start of March where I like would have left my coat in my car. I don't know why. Maybe because we went somewhere and I packed 2 coats not knowing like how cold it was going to be. And then I would be like, oh God, I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning. I need my winter coat for the short walk between my house and my car. Otherwise I'm going to freeze.
Yeah.
So at night I would have to like go out to my car in my pajamas and get my coat because like it would simply not be an option to wake up in the morning and put the coat on fresh out of the car because it would be so cold.
Yeah.
But we've graduated into a territory where like
It can stay.
it can stay. I mean, I have to bring it in eventually and put it in my closet, but like it's just hanging right now in the car. And I don't need to really think anymore about having to wear my like thick, long, warm winter coat.
Right.
I can get away with like my shell or my leather coat or whatever.
I also think it's worth mentioning for like any listeners who don't have a concept of Canadian spring, like it is, if I could break it down into different chunks of time, it's like, okay, March snow falls, which like doesn't really count as spring, but officially we're in spring. And then it goes like everything's melting, there's slush and like gross shit on the streets. That's a good season of its own. And then it gets into like, oh, there's greenery coming out and like we're getting some 15-degree days.
Yeah, but that like
But
doesn't
that
even really
is
happen
so-
till like mid-April.
Yeah, and that's such a short period of time before we get into just summer, you know? It's like spring happens really fast
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's even more important to like take notice of it and like to be like, oh, okay, yeah, there's a shift happening and like let me enjoy this for what it is.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of my only rule that I have for this time of year is like because the weather is unpredictable, take advantage of the times when it's actually nice. And that's fresh on my mind because of my walk last night. And that was really pleasant. And like then today it's like I don't want to leave my house. So when there are those days, take advantage of it. I know last year, well, we were on our Mel Robbins shit at this time of the year.
Let them.
So we were like,
That was a really funny time.
it was a really funny time. And I've actually been thinking a lot about it because today I finished writing in my like my journal. Like I finished the journal. And whenever I finish,
that's the end of an era.
I know. Whenever I finish a journal, I like to just kind of like randomly flip back and read some of the things that I come across. And one of them was talking about the day that we went to the role model concert last year. And it was just a very fun day. Like we went, like there was a lot that we did. Like, well, we woke up and we went for our Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins walk.
We went for our Mel Robbins walk in the morning to get our sunshine. Because that was like what we were doing for like all of March and April, basically. Then I went to work. And then over lunch, I went and bought the new Hunger Games book at the bookstore. Like
I remember this day.
It was a really quite an iconic day.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was 13.
That also was one of those days that like it felt like one of the first few days of
Exactly.
spring. Yeah.
Then all of our friends, like I had 2 friends coming from Ottawa for the concert. Everyone like came to town for this concert. It was springy. I feel like the snow was gone.
Yeah.
I knew I could wear sneakers that night. Like I didn't have to wear boots.
I want to say like maybe we had margaritas that night too.
I think we had wine because I made
okay.
vodka pasta and salad for dinner.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's another, for me, like another sign of spring is like we start having taco nights and margaritas.
this is, yeah, it was just like a very pleasant journal entry to read back through. And then of course we went to the concert and it was really fun. And I even remember like we did get off the metro at the wrong side and we had to walk to Telus, and it was like a little longer than it should have been because we got off the wrong end of the metro.
Yeah.
But I don't remember being cold.
No.
Like I remember complaining about
I do remember
having to
navigating
walk.
us there and everyone being like, why is it taking so long? Like, are you sure it's this amount of time? And I'm like, yep, guys, the time is passing exactly as it should.
Yeah, I remember that part. But
and I was like, oh, these kids.
that being said, we're not really on our Mel Robbins walk anymore.
No, that's okay.
I've actually stopped letting them. I'm in a new phase of my life where I don't let them.
That's some advice for Aries season right there. Don't fucking
Don't
let them.
And let me do whatever the fuck I want. I still haven't read that book.
Me either. Thank you so much for it.
You are so
Haven't read
welcome.
it. I'll get around to
For
it.
Vic's birthday last year, I bought both of us the Let Them Theory, and I read about 3 pages.
Same.
And now it just sits on my desk.
I listened to the podcast episode where she talks about the theory. Does that count?
Yes. Again, for a long period of time, I listen. Hey, you know what? I still follow her on Instagram, so sometimes I get some tidbits here and there.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll circle back.
Yeah. Maybe when it feels a little bit more like spring.
Yeah. Maybe I can like Pavlovian response myself so that every spring I let them, because like when the weather gets warm,
Read
I'm Mel
3 more
Robbins.
pages.
Yeah.
Another rule that I have for Aries season that I feel like I usually follow every spring. This is kind of just more general spring advice, by the way. I do really like having fresh flowers at home, usually tulips. And it's not like oh my God, I'm getting flowers every Sunday and I always have to constantly have fresh flowers. It's just like, I think doing it semi-regularly is a really nice thing for yourself. And I was thinking about it because we hosted our spring themed, garden themed home cafe yesterday. Which it was snowing. Actually, it was kind of nice outside yesterday, but like kind of ironic to be hosting such a like springy themed day when it's snowing outside. Anyways, I got a bunch of like really lovely flowers from the market, but it made me think about how much I missed having fresh flowers in my space and like how much happier it makes me just to like see them. And also just like the practice of going to choose my flowers at the market and seeing what they have for that specific week and like seeing what's in season. I really love that. And this also, I know that this is a little bit later in spring. This is kind of like May Taurus season territory. But one of my favorite things that we do is we like to steal lilacs. And when I say steal, I mean steal respectfully. Respectfully. We're not going to steal lilacs from like somebody's like super beautiful lilac bush on their property.
Usually we steal them from public places.
Yeah.
As in like if they're drooping over into the alleyway, those are fair game.
Totally. If the owner of the tree wouldn't notice that they're gone. Like it's seeping onto the crosswalk, or like it's like in between the bushes that are in between lights, and it's like, who owns this? The city? I'm taking it. Those are my lilacs now, bitch.
My taxes go towards these lilacs.
Yeah. And I've been
Public
doing this.
parks.
Public parks are a good one.
Yeah. One time I stole some from a church. That felt,
those are good.
That felt kind of like I was like doing something wrong.
I once stole some from the courthouse in my hometown.
Again, it's not really stealing. We're just taking a few clippings.
Pruning.
It's a very short season. Like
you have to make the most of it.
And they smell so good.
Yeah, lilacs are my favorite flowers.
Last year was awful.
Yeah.
Last year was so bad. They didn't like
yeah, that was really disappointing.
Well, they never really came.
Yeah.
And then there were like all of these huge rainstorms. And they all died. Like we did not have one good successful harvest. Sometimes we do it under cover of darkness.
I hope that we can have a really good fruitful lilac season this year.
Me too.
Because they are my favorite flowers. They always have been. And I remember once, I must have been in high school, I was stealing lilacs in my hometown on some it was like off of some soccer field or something. And this other lady showed up to do the same thing. She like parked her car right next to mine and got out with her scissors and she was like, "Oh, don't feel bad about it. The more you cut, the more grow the next year." So exactly. I've always thought about that whenever I'm doing my stealing. I always think about that lady because those are some wise words.
Those are some wise words.
So if I could give a rule for, I mean, I guess that's Taurus season, steal some lilacs, but rule for Aries season and spring in general is to
treat yourself to some flowers.
Treat yourself to some flowers because it makes your space feel really lovely.
For the third year in a row, a rule for my Aries season will be that I make us birthday hats. This actually kind of is just a rule for every birthday that my friends have, but specifically, and because it started with ours, and we are both Aries, I will make us birthday hats.
I can't wait.
So that's another rule for me.
It's going to be the third hat that I get to add to my collection.
The other thing I am kind of waiting for, and maybe this is just like a another kind of like telltale sign of spring, but I feel like a lot of new TV shows come out in spring. And then also I feel like a lot of movies start coming out in April. Like you kind of start gearing up for like summer. I guess same for like people put out albums.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet. But I do feel like you start looking at the calendar and you're like, oh, that's coming back end of April. That's coming back mid-April. Oh, I want to go see that movie start of May. Like those sorts of things. But again, we're kind of on the cusp. I guess maybe what I want for Aries season is to start having those little things to look forward to.
Yeah. Good segue into my next rule, which is to make plans. And I feel like for a lot of winter or just like in general, I feel like a lot of us are like, oh, I would really like to do this specific themed night, or I would really like to host this, or I would really like to get my friends together to go to this specific bar. And like you kind of realize that you kind of have a long list of things that you would like to do with not a lot of plans and not a lot of things in the calendar. And if we can move into Aries season with a little bit of like inspired leadership,
pep in your step
from classic Aries traits, I think that a good rule would be to push yourself to make the plans and not just wait until you're invited to something or see where the week goes or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And to actually like look at your month, look at your week, look at the next few days and be like, yeah, I have some openings here. And like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this one thing, or like I've been wanting to invite my friends over for this, and like now's the time.
Yeah. I find that I'll have a little extra pep in my step because I'm like, oh, it can be something for my birthday. So it can be a little like treat for myself. So if I wanted like that bar that I wanted to go to, or that restaurant I wanted to go to, or like just wanting to put aside time to like spend with a certain person, like having a bit of a extra reason adds a bit more like fuel to it.
Yeah.
Because we are coming out of winter, and winter is notoriously hard to make plans during, and you're kind of trying to get back into the groove of it. So for me, a bit of a rule is like, let yourself go do one of those things that you've kind of wanted to do.
Yeah.
And if you need to put the lens of like, we're doing it because it's my birthday, or like I'm taking myself to do this because it's my birthday, then do it.
Yeah.
Again, that's only an applicable rule if you have a birthday in April, but like, guess what? I have a birthday in April, and this is my podcast. So
if you're one of the lucky ones and you're an Aries.
Otherwise, you can figure that one out by yourself.
Otherwise, you can put the lens of, it's
Kate's birthday.
It's Kate's birthday, or it's my awesome Aries friend's birthday. So I have to do this for myself, or I have to do this for them.
Exactly. Clean one thing you've been putting off.
Oh, yeah. That's not a fun one, but
yeah,
it does feel
like,
good.
Take a bit of that like Aries energy and like tackle something that like you don't really want to do. Like something... I just cleaned something I didn't want to clean, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was the under of my cabinet in my bathroom, because every time I would go in, I would knock something over, and it was really pissing me off. But then it was like double pissing me off because I recently purchased the big thing of toilet paper from Costco. But then I was like, there's no space in my under the sink cabinet to put it because all this shit is everywhere. And I don't want to have it in another cupboard. So I took some time, like yesterday evening, to like properly organize it. Again, that's like not actually the worst cleaning task. I cleaned my oven recently. That sucked.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's much more tedious.
Yeah.
But again, I had been putting off the cleaning under the bathroom sink. And finally I managed to Tetris all the toilet paper in there and put up everything that I was like always knocking down.
Yeah.
So while that's not really fun, like I do think it's a solid rule, because maybe we've got a little, oh my God, I'm sorry, I just burped. Maybe we've got a little more like oomph.
Little energy to get those things done. Yeah. And I think like those are the types of tedious tasks that you don't really realize how much you've just been like accepting and like just like living with that, either like the disorganization or like however much it pisses you off, until you get it done and you feel so much lighter after, and you're like, oh, that actually took me an hour and I feel 10 times better.
Yeah.
I have a long list of tasks like that I should get done. And I do usually like to tackle them this time of year. So that's a good reminder.
Yeah. So again, that's kind of just like spring cleaning. But again, Aries season, spring season, they overlap.
Anyways, that being said, have a lovely spring.
Thank you.
And I hope that everyone listening can enter spring with a little bit of inspired action in them, a little bit of lighter energy,
a little bit of Aries fire under your butt. Compete against someone. Maybe go lead something. Maybe make an impulsive decision. Maybe yell at someone.
Maybe be stubborn.
Maybe punch something. Maybe break something.
Let
maybe
it all out.
Light something on fire. Maybe kick something. Maybe like break a chair. I don't know.
Really just release.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
I don't condone violence, but I do condone Aries. With that, do we want to do orders of the week?
Yeah.
What would you like to order, ma'am? Ma'am, what would you like to order?
Ma'am,
I'll ask you one more time. What would you like to order?
Okay. Just sorry.
Ma'am.
I was just looking at the menu, and there's
Oh my
like
God,
I'm overwhelmed because it's one of those menus.
not that hard.
The digital menus that just like flip flop between
Ma'am,
the
is it
menu
for
and
here
the
or
like
is it to go?
graphics. So my order is. My order of the week. I've kind of already done it. It was to get myself some flowers, but I will be going to Boston this week, so maybe I would get myself some flowers so that they can be in Charlie's apartment.
It's a good one.
And because I'm leaving tomorrow, I do have some flowers for you if you want to take them home.
For
tonight.
me?
Yeah, because they're just going to go bad.
Sure, thanks.
So my order of the week for myself actually extends to you as well.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. What's your order?
Um,
What are you ordering, ma'am?
I'm ordering something weird. I'm ordering like eye contact because I've been like really shifty the past couple days with eye contact. I don't really know what's up. I'm feeling like shy.
You need to go to a somatic movement and sound bath
No, I'd
healing
walk out.
class.
I don't know. I just like I was noticing it the other day. I'm not looking at you right now. I don't know why. I noticed it the other day at work when I was hosting something, and I was like, I don't want to look at anyone. I'm not in the mood to like look in anybody's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone from IT was helping me, and I was like, I don't know why I'm having a hard time looking at you in the face right now. Like, I feel the need to look away.
Right.
I don't know why, because normally I'm not like that.
Maybe you're just feeling like particularly shy.
I don't know. And then yesterday at our home cafe, I was like acutely aware of looking people in the eyes when I was talking to them. Mm-hmm. And I was like having a hard time doing it, or someone would ask me a question and I would like look away to answer. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going to like try and order a remedy for that. Mm-hmm. Like whenever I hold too much eye contact, my eyes feel itchy. Like I just want to close them.
Yeah. It's okay to blink.
But I just like want to like,
it's okay
I just
to
want to
blink,
like
my
close,
love.
like I want to do this whole podcast with my eyes closed is like how I'm kind of talking. Like this is what feels comfortable for me right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, one day we could do an episode where we have face masks on, like cucumbers over our eyes so that we don't have to make eye contact.
That could be nice.
Put it in the book.
But I'm hoping that like, because I've now ordered that like this eye contact remedy for this week, like I'm not going to need to do that.
It'll just go away magically.
I said I would like to feel less weird about eye contact. So yeah.
Awesome. I wish you all the best in that journey.
Thanks.
And I'll continue looking at you really closely and intimately in the eyes in order to facilitate that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Well, I guess that's that.
That's that.
And happy almost spring. Well, it is spring. Happy real spring. And that's that.
And happy Aries season, y'all.
Happy Aries season.
And happy birthday to us soon.
Happy birthday to us soon. Oh, update for anyone listening. I did watch the Peaky Blinders movie.
Okay, yeah. Tell us about it.
It was okay.
Oh.
I love Cillian Murphy. But I don't have much to say.
Okay.
I thought I was going to have much to say. I built it up. It was
Just
my order like
check
multiple weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I just figured like I'd tell them, hey guys, I saw it.
Well, because everyone's been on the edge of their seat.
But I think I'm less excited because I didn't go see it in theaters.
Right, yeah.
But I'll probably watch it again. It was fun to like go back and watch it.
Yeah.
If anything, it just gave me inspiration to go watch the series again.
Right.
So if anyone has any like TV recommendations, I've watched a lot of things. Feel free to send something else my way. I'm really feeling slumpy in the TV department.
You can drop it below in the comments.
Like, please, please.
All right.
And with that, see you next week.
Bye.
Okay, bye.